Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am Christine Dixon of The Ordinary Sacred, and Happy New Year. It is officially 2025, and I wanted to make the first video of 2025 kind of a fun one. I wanted to have a new kind of tradition where each month I highlight an internal family systems book and I do a drawing for a free giveaway of that book. And so, really, all the people who are subscribed to the Ordinary Sacred All Access Pass, which is $20 a month, and you get all the resources on my website. If you are in that, if you are subscribed to that, you will be in the drawing to get a free IFS book. And so for this month, January 2025, the book I'm highlighting is Past Tense by Sacha Mardou. And so I'm going to just do a little review of it so you know a little bit about it. This is a fantastic book. If you are not already following Sacha Mardou, I hope I'm saying her name right. Um, at Draws, Draws on Instagram, likely on Facebook too, I'm not sure, but she's fantastic. So I'll kind of just give you a little preview of the book here. My husband was saying, "Ooh, that's a heavy book," because it is full of very thick color illustration. It's essentially a graphic novel, and it's got a little blurb from Richard Schwartz there on the top, a graphic memoir, she calls it. And if you follow her on Instagram, you'll see that she has just these incredible illustrations, comics of her own personal IFS work. And I remember when I was first doing internal family systems work in my own system. And I would come to my husband afterward and I would tell him about all of these characters that I met in my inner family and how they became unburdened and what they told me. And it was just, I wasn't making it up. It was just unfolding in front of me. And he thought it was fascinating. And I remember him saying, "Oh, it would be so wonderful if this could all be in, drawings, a comic, a cartoon or some kind of, representation of it because it's just fascinating." And that is what Sacha Mardou does. If you follow her on Instagram, she just has this incredibly wonderful library of how she goes into her system and works with her parts and how she works with her therapist and just the beauty of IFS as a lifestyle. She shows it in real examples that are, you know, catered to our visual sense as well as all of our other senses. So that's just a treasure. And I thought when I bought the book, oh, it's probably going to be things that I've already seen on her Instagram. But no, I don't remember seeing any of this. It was all new, it was all fresh. And truth be told, I read the entire book in two sittings because it was so riveting to me. It was one of those where I just could not put it down. I wanted to know what was going to happen. And Sasha's story is um I don't want to belittle it by saying this, but I mean it's like a soap opera. It's what happened to her was just kind of incredible, unbelievable. And I remember when I was reading it, I would go to my husband and I would say, "Oh my gosh." And then this happened. And then she found out this. And then this, it was very engaging in that sense. And of course, she didn't, like all of us, we don't really see our own story from the outside and think that it's, fascinating. And I think it was one of her therapists that told her, "You're going to write a book about your experience because it's that riveting, it's that interesting." And she thought, no, but it's true. That therapist is right. And so she just does a wonderful job of presenting the things that happened to her and kind of in parts, right? It's like we are able to absorb it kind of as she's absorbing it and realizing the impact that it had on her, sometimes as she's telling her therapist about it, we're learning more details about what happened in her life and how she reconciled it, how she met these parts and was able to gain the insight that she needed to gain and make peace uh, inside and outside. And so it's about, I don't want to give away too much because you need to read it, but it's really about her relationship with both of her parents and really with her own parts, of course. Um, so I highly recommend it. If you have been on the fence about getting it, I think it's fantastic. And again, I am going to give this copy away. I'm going to send it. Um, so if you are subscribed to the Ordinary Sacred All Access Pass, you will be entered automatically into that drawing. So if you're already a member, you don't have to do anything. You'll be entered. And if you want to be a member, I'll put a link in the bottom of this video to sign up for that. And you can be a member for just 1 month and enter this drawing if you want, um, and access as much as you can for that month, and then cancel your membership at any time. Or you can keep it if you want to keep going through all the self-paced courses and workshops um, and different things like that. So if you have read this and you have anything you want to say about it in the comments, go ahead and do that. If you have any questions about the drawing for the free book, let me know that. But it's good to be with you in this new year. May you be kind to yourselves and all your parts until we meet again.